Good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining me. I took my hearing aids off. I hope you can hear me. Our verse of the day is, "The grass withers, the flowers fades, but the word of our God will stand forever." Isaiah 40th chapter. I don't know which fifth verse, I think. His word will stand forever. Yes, it will. It is eternal. Anyway, for you all that don't hear me very well, I have ordered some microphones that'll fit in my iPad. I hope it'll work. I ordered some others that did not work. So I'm trying again. Chit Chat Granny Pat told me that they're not any good. But it seemed like my iPad, I can hear it fine when I play it back. So I don't know what's happening. But we're going to try to fix it. That's all I know to tell you. So today, this morning, I'm late today. I got my coffee, of course. Well, we got it on the way. So we went down to the Methodist thrift store, and I got some cute things today. They had got in a bunch of new stuff, and I'm going to show you my haul. Us grandmas show you our hauls sometimes. That's what Mrs. Peach does. All Around Grandma does, and some of the others do it. So I'm going to do it this morning. Have a sip of coffee. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings. And here we go. And the first haul I got was, see this new cover? You know, maroon is one of my favorite colors. So I got this cover. It's a tablecloth for $2. And I threw it over my chair, which is an ugly green, which we picked up somewhere. It's a lift chair, which I don't really need a lift chair anymore, but it's nice to have when we didn't pay much for it. So anyway, what else I got was this pillow. Now these kind of things cost money. It's one of those, but it's like plastic, but yet it breathes, and it's washable, and it's bacteria free. I paid $1 for it at the thrift store. And what I like about this pillow is it stays cool during the night. And no matter which way you turn it, it stays cool. So I'm looking, of course, I'll put a pillowcase on it. It don't have a pillowcase on it right now, but it explains on it. It's the Micro Tech pillow. It's covered with breathable fabric covering, exceptional comfort and softness, stain-resistant, wipes clean, don't make noise, antimicrobial, anyhow, it kills germs, to protect the pillow. And so you just wipe it off with, if it gets dirty, it's clean. Anyway, I like it. So they had, see this little thing? This little container has 4 compartments. And as you can see, I'm already putting my these things that clip on earrings. And some of these are really cute. 50 cents a pair. Now, I like this one. This, if they, in little plastic sacks. 50 cents a pair? Man, you can't beat that with a stick. I had fun today. Look at this. These are so cute. And they will go with my outfit today. I'll take these off. See, you know, my holes screw up in my, I think I just lost one. And see, I can use this to put my earrings in. I needed another little container. But I'll show you this one. I'm going to put them on. See? They're just real cute. Let's see how they look. You just clip them on like this. Hey, there we go. It really goes good with my shirt. This is a blouse. I cut the sleeves off. But this one had pretty short sleeves to start with. There we go. I'm in style. Now let me show you the other ones. I know some of you guys are not too interested, but James always looks at them and says, "Oh, okay, okay." He don't say much. But anyway, these are a pretty turquoise. See that? I'll tell you who these would look good on. Grandma Chit Chat Pitty Pat. She's a sweet woman. She wears turquoise a lot, and it looks real good on her. So these are going to look good too, with some green outfit I get. So I'll pop them back in there. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs, 5. Count this, 50 cents each. I tell you what, I just really made it good today. And happy birthday, Andrew. He's out to breakfast with his mommy and daddy, his mama and papa. Now this one's got several colors in it. See that? Pink and a pearl and orange. And what's that other color? It's just like a crystal. So I got a pair of them, and they just clip on. So, and you know, I like them when they wear up like that. So we'll put them back. Oh, and you can't get too many pearls as far as I'm concerned, because I just love pearls. Now these are really old-timey. I mean, these are the kind we used to have years ago. Years and years ago. They're the screw type. And you screw them instead of clipping them. You put them up on your ear. Well, let's see if I can get them apart. They unscrew. See, there's a little screw there. See that? And you screw it ever how you want it, tight or loose. It doesn't clip, but they still work very good. These were the style even before the clip-ons. And I remember those years. And these pearls, they're not real. Did you know you could test pearls? If they're real, they will feel rough on your teeth. You go like that. But if it's slick, they're not real pearls. I have some real pearls, but those are not. So, let's see. What else did I get? I guess that was it. $6. And I like this little container that I can put my extra earrings in. So I have ordered that thing to make my voice louder. Like I say, when I play my iPad and I run this back, I can hear it fine without my hearing aids. But some people are telling me that they cannot. And they have to turn it up real loud, and then the ads get real loud. And of course, you know, when you're watching television, did you know that when the ads come on, they get louder than whatever you're watching because they want to get your attention. And we like a lot of stuff on regular TV. We don't have cable, but we have so many apps like, you know, YouTube. Honey, there's everything on YouTube. And I just love it. Oh, I went 8. This tells me how long I've been going. I can go like that. I've been going 8 minutes. I don't think I'm going to talk too long today, but James is working. It's Friday, and they have a lot of announcements coming on. And everybody that makes a little announcement, it comes right on my front of my iPad. So you can watch live now, ABC News and stuff like that. And I like the news. I like Hannity and Jesse Waters, and I'm a conservative, which everybody knows. We have to be what we are. A YouTube gal, Looking at Life with Dee, came on yesterday. And I watch her every so often. She has some interesting videos on sometimes. And yesterday she was talking about, is life really fair? And that got me to thinking how sometimes life doesn't seem fair. And it isn't. And we don't understand it. And I thought, what do we do when life isn't fair and things go sideways? Well, she never had no real answers that I noticed. She doesn't talk about spiritual things, which I kind of miss because, I mean, I don't know who she turns to because she's been divorced and she's had a lot of aggravations in her life from what she talks about. And I think she was a school teacher. But what do you do? Because you see a lot of times with other people that life is not fair. And you do what you can, And it seems like even when you serve in the Lord and you're doing the best you can and things go sideways and not good, why did that happen? Well, I'll tell you one thing. As a Christian, I never get mad at God because we don't know the long story. We don't know what's going on. We just have, if you believe in God, you either trust him or you don't. And I trust him. And when Buddy died at 63, and he's been gone a long time now, I thought my life was over. But I never got mad at God because God calls people home sometimes ahead of time. And I don't know why little babies die and we want them to live. And I don't know why people do abortions and murder their own baby when they're supposed to be cherished because they're a gift from God. I don't understand that. So, what do? For me, I just trust in the Lord. And I know I'm 91. And I know that I won't live forever. And I've told the Lord, Lord, when you call me home, please keep it peaceful. Please. And I pray, Lord, let it be a good time, like when my mom passed away. And when James goes, let it be a good time for my people, for my children and grandchildren. Don't let it be killed in an accident and all that kind of stuff, because Satan goes about. He's the prince and the power of the air, and he's roaming about. The Bible tells you this, seeking whom he may devour. That's in the book of John. And it says, Satan roams about seeking who he may devour. But Jesus said, I came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. That's John 10:10. And I claim that. I believe the Lord came for his people to have life and have it more abundantly. And that's what's happening with a lot of us. It is abundant. But I did not know why God called Buddy home at the young age of 63, and he did suffer. And he had been a good man, but it's just Satan. He is attacking, and he's there. And I plead the blood of Jesus. Look what Job went through. Have y'all read the Bible about Job? How he was tested because Satan was in heaven. And he said to God, he said, your man Job, he won't hang in there more or less. But Job went through hard times, but he still served the Lord. And he lost everything, but he still served God. And that was a tough one. I'm telling you. I've read the book of Job. So what we do is we try to be as kind to everybody as we know how. And this morning, Dee was talking about how people let you down. They say, I'll be there for you, and they're not there. And that's very disappointing. They say, if you just need help, then you just call on me. And a lot of times they don't. And so when I tell somebody I'm going to be there, do that, I do it. People should keep their word, in my opinion. But a lot of people don't, or they say, oh, I just forgot all about it. It wasn't important to them. So look at Dee. She talks about some interesting things. She's got a lot of subscribers. She's an older lady, and she's wise, I think, in a lot of things, even if she isn't spiritual. I'd prefer trusting God. I don't know who Dee trusts. I'm waiting to find out one of these days. Is she a Christian or not? I don't know. You can't. People will know you by the way, but I don't know if she is or not. But I believe she has a lot of worldly wisdom and wisdom on her own, because she's learned a lot going through tough times, how to cope, and she's coping. I don't know. We just do the best we can with what we got. And now that I'm 91, I try to look on the bright side and enjoy the good times. And sometimes it passes. The good times pass. And I will say it was fun while it lasted, because that's what happens. It's fun while it lasted, and it's over. Now we face the music sometimes. I mean, you have flat tires. You have dead batteries. And those people out in California and down in the Carolinas, they lost everything. And what do? They pick it up and they have to keep on trucking. In this life that we live, that the Lord has given us, we just have to keep on keeping on. And I've done that many times when I never felt like it. I just kept on keeping on because I found out when life gets bad, you still got to have a place to sleep, something to eat, and you need friends, and you need help a lot of times. And I think America should be helping our veterans and our homeless instead of sending, you know, I heard Trump say, or maybe it was someone else. Maybe, oh, I know who it was. It was that senator from Louisiana. He said it this morning. I get tickled at him. I forget his name. But he said, we've got to quit sending money to all these countries because that hate us. Sending money to them that hate us, they can hate us for free. We don't have to send them money. And a lot of them, the countries do hate us, but we send them money anyway. So he said, they can hate us for free. And I thought that was a good one. He's that one that's always makes some of the smartest quips sometimes. And I forget what, he's the senator from Louisiana. I do not remember names. Now, when I was a dog groomer for many years, I was never good at names. So people would bring their dogs in, and I would just get so acquainted with their dog, and I'd say, are you Fifi's mom? And that would be as far as I knew. I knew Fifi's name. I knew the dogs' names because I spent time with them, but the owners just drop it off and gone. And I watch Fox News and I watch MSNBC and some of them because they're so nutty that, honey, they're nutty, some of them. And I watch a lot of YouTube. And so anyhow, I enjoy watching nutty people and sensible people. It's entertainment for me. And I think, boy, are you nuttier than a fruitcake? And that was wise. And that one guy from Louisiana, when they're doing interviewing and he has to do questions and stuff, now let me ask you this, and sometimes he just traps them good. He is so intelligent. I admire his intelligence. There I go. I'm sorry, I get to talking and I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all forgive me. I do like YouTube. And y'all tell me you love me anyway, but grandmas are apt to get off on tangents. And I get off on a tangent this morning. So that's the way I'm going to have to title this one. Grandma Lois got off on a tangent, and she's going to shut up. Sometimes Buddy and I are watching, Buddy, you know I call James Buddy sometimes because they were so much alike. It's just like they are such gentle spirits, both of them. And James will say, he'll be flipping through YouTube, and I'll come on, and I say, shut that woman up. Because that's me just talking on YouTube. And I come up everywhere. And I never dreamed that someday on my big screen, I would be seeing myself. Who would have thought it? I mean, when I was a little old poor farm girl, milking the cows in this kind of weather, no boots to go milk the cows or to slop the hogs and all that kind of stuff we had to do, that someday people would say, I'm their grandma. I never dreamed. But isn't God good, and isn't it different? It's a miracle of God as far as I'm concerned, and he's done a lot of them in my life, children. And I love you all, and God bless you, and Lord, keep you safe, because it's a tough old world out there, and bad things do happen. But we just have to hold the hands of the Lord, even when we're dying, children. And that's the way it is. So I'm holding on to Jesus till he calls me home. And a lot of you are saying, I hope you stay a long time. Well, so do I. And I'll just keep on keeping on, saying, thank you, Lord, for all your blessings. And now y'all walk that walk where Jesus would be pleased with you. And that's what I'm trying to do, though I went off on a tangent today. You don't have to watch it all the way through. But I love you anyhow. Bye-bye.